dear students. I hope you all are fine. I'm your English teacher for class 4 from Ismailia Youth Services School. Today our topic is additional matter from your unit number 6 school days. We will do grammar of unit number 6. We will do both grammars of course book and workbook. So please keep a course book and a workbook, active English course book and active English workbook 4 with you. We are going to solve the exercises of grammar in your books. Okay, students, before starting the class, I am giving you some instructions. Please follow these instructions so you will listen my voice and also my lesson uh, carefully. Before, don't interrupt me during the class. If you want to ask me any question, keep it in your mind and ask me at the last of the class when I ask you or I told you now you ask questions. So you use your chat box. You will use your chat box and ask me question there. Okay. Have a pencil and a rough copy with you and write down any question or query you find during the class regarding to your lesson. Make sure your audio settings are okay from your side so you will listen carefully. Now, please open your course book with you and open page number 72 of your active English course book 4. Okay, we will do the pages of course book 72 and 73 and workbook page number 31 and 32 in our today's class. Now students, before this is your page number 72 of your course book. In this page, we are learning about past perfect tense and past simple tense and past perfect tense. Okay, like you all know, we have to learn by uh, understanding past perfect. First of all, we need to understand what is simple past tense. Okay, first of all, we need to understand what is simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense is the action which started in past and ended in past is called simple past tense. Okay, you all know very well past time is the time which is gone. The time which is gone is called past. So for solving this exercise we need to understand about past perfect tense. We need to understand about past perfect tense. So let's move towards the past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense? You all know very well. We studied in our previous classes about past simple tense and past tense. What is the meaning of past? Past is the time which is gone. Okay, past is the time which is gone. So what is past perfect tense? Of course, this is the tense related to some time which is gone or the time which is past. Okay, past perfect tense. The past perfect expresses the idea that something occurred before another action in the past. Mean when an action is occurred in the past before some action. If you are doing some action and it was interrupted by an other action in the past, okay, it is called past perfect tense. Means past perfect tense shows the sequence of actions. It shows the sequence of actions which happened in the past, okay, and one action is on was ongoing and second action interrupted it. This tense is called past perfect tense. Okay, in past perfect tense it can show something happened before a specific time in the past. It also shows the time in which some action or something happened. Okay, do you understand that? What is past perfect tense? Past perfect tense basically express the sequence of action happened or occurred in the past time. It shows the sequence of actions which occurred in the past time. So basically past perfect tense is the sequence of action which is interrupted by another action in the past. Okay, it can also show that something happened before a specific time, means something happened before a specific time or before its original time. Okay, now I'm giving you some examples. This is the formation of sentence in past perfect tense. How we construct a sentence. Affirmative mean positive sentence. Okay, affirmative means positive sentence. Okay, how we construct an affirmative sentence in past perfect tense? First of all, we need a subject. Subject is the person who is performing an action or a thing on which is perform an action is called subject. Okay. First of all, we need subject. Then had is the helping verb of past perfect tense. Okay. This is the helping verb. Only helping verb we use in past perfect tense is had. Then we use verb's third form. It is also called past participle. Okay. Verb's third form is also called past participle of the verb. Okay, students. And then we need an object. We need an object to construct an affirmative sentence. So this is basically the construction of the sentence in past perfect tense. Like example, she had finished the test. Okay, she is the subject, had is the helping verb, finished is the past participle. Okay, and the test is the object. Simple as that. Okay, then how we construct a negative sentence? For negative sentence, we use a subject and we add not along with the had. We use had not with the past participle and object. Example, she had not finished the test. She is the subject, had not is the helping verb for past perfect tense, negative type of sentence. Finished is the past participle and remaining is the object. Okay, students? And now, interrogative. Interrogative are question mark. The question sentences are called interrogative sentence in which we are asking questions. Okay, these type of sentences are called interrogative sentences. So in interrogative sentences, the helping verb of a tense comes in the change the place of with the subject. So first of all, we place had, then subject, then past participle, and then object along with the question mark. Okay, question mark is very important and necessary to show the interrogative sentence. Without question mark, we don't recognize that it is the interrogative sentence or a simple tense, or simple sentence. Example, had she finished the test? Had she finished the test? Okay. Had come first, then she is the subject, and remaining you all know very well. Finished is the past participle, and the test is the object along with the question mark. Okay. Now again I am repeating what is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense sentence shows the sequence of the sentence occurred in the past and the action by which first action is interrupted by second action. Okay, students? Now, moving towards some more example of past perfect tense, here are some 10 sentences of past perfect tense to clear you the tense more appropriately. Okay? Number one sentence is, the baby had cried before her father came. Have you seen the formation of sentence? The baby had cried. Okay, this is the action. And then another action interrupted that action. Before her father came. Before her father came. The baby had cried before her father came. Sentence number two, had the water boiled when you went to kitchen? Now these are also showing two actions. First is had the water boiled and then you went to the kitchen. So these two actions shows the sequence of actions which took place in past, one after another. And the first action is always interrupted by second action. Okay. Sentence number 3. By the time I returned home, he had already left. Okay. Sentence number 4. When I came home, they had already eaten the meal. Sentence number 5. He began to run after he had seen the cat. Sentence number 6. I had never seen such a nice beach before I went to Hawaii. So these all sentences shows the sequence of two actions which interrupted by the another. Okay, first action was going on when second action interrupted it. Okay, these all actions started and completed in the past time. Okay. Sentence number 7. I had lived in London before I moved to Paris. Here also there are two actions. Sentence number 8. She had washed her hands before she cooked the dinner. Sentence number 9. Did the students go home after they had visited the library? Sentence number 10. I returned home because I had forgotten my notebook at home. Okay, students, these all are the sentences having past perfect tense, which shows the sequence of action when first action which was going on in past interrupted by the second action. It is called past perfect tense, and the both actions started and completed in the past specific time in the past. Okay, I hope you understand the past perfect tense. Okay, now moving towards the past perfect continuous tense. It is same like past perfect tense. Okay, it is just, but there are minor difference between past perfect and past perfect continuous. You all know very well that continuous tense shows the continuity of action. Okay, the continuous tense always shows the continuity of action. So let's see the definition of past perfect continuous. We have subject, then had been, then verb, and then ing with the object. This is the construction of the sentence. Okay. Now, what is the definition? Past perfect progressive. Okay, students. Continuous tense is also called progressive tense. Okay, continuous tense are also called progressive tenses. Past perfect progressive tense is used to describe an ongoing action that started in past and continued for some time in past. Okay, it expresses continued nature of an action that started and stopped at some point in the past. Now, because this is continuous tense, so it is obvious that it's continued for some time in past. Mean, if an action started in past and continued for some time in past, time duration is the most important thing in past perfect continuous tense, because here the time duration is mentioned strictly. Means if some action started in past and continued for some time, okay, and for some period of time it continued in past, it is called past perfect or past perfect progressive tense. Okay, it expresses continued nature of an action. Means it shows the continuity of action that started and stopped at some point in the past. Mean action was completed in past, it started in past, it stopped in past, but for some time or some duration of time it continued. It shows the continuity of action in past. Okay, now what is the construction? Subject plus had been. Along with the had, we use been. Been for continuous tense means subject plus had been plus verb, ing, verb's first form. Okay, and ing and then object. Let's see some examples. These are the examples of past perfect continuous tense. They had been talking for over an hour before Tony arrived. Now observe this sentence, students. They had been talking for over an hour. Time duration is mentioned, an hour. They had been talking. This shows the continuity of action when second action interrupted mean Tony arrived. Okay, Tony arrived. This is the second action, and first action is they had been talking for over an hour. An hour shows the time duration, the specific time duration, and had been showing the continuity of work. Now, she had been working at that company for 3 years when it went out of business. Now, these sentence also shows that there are two sentence. One sentence is undergoing or in continued, and then second action interrupted it. Like she had been working. This shows the continuity of action when when second action interrupted. Yes, when it went out of a business. Another example, how long had you been waiting to get on the bus? Mike wanted to sit down because he had been standing all day at work. Observe this sentence. It is also there is time duration present in each and every sentence. So it's basically because of present perfect, past perfect, continuous tense. James had been teaching at the university for more than a year before he left for Asia. So another, how long had you been studying Turkish before you moved to Ankara? Okay, I had not been studying Turkish very long. These are kind of question answering, but these all shows past perfect continuous tense and also shows the continuity of action in past when second action interrupted it. Okay, students, I hope you understand the past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. Now come to page number 72 of your course book. Let's come towards the page number 72 of your course book. We use the past perfect tense to show a sequence of actions that took place in the past. We use had and the past participle of the given verb to form the past perfect tense. Now it is the summary of the tense which I explained you. Okay, we use the past perfect tense to show the sequence of action took place in past. We use had with the past participle to show the past perfect tense. Now they are also explaining you one more thing here. We use the past perfect tense for the action that took place first. For first action, we use past perfect tense. For first action, we use past perfect tense and the simple past tense for the second action that took place next. And for next action, which interrupted the first action, we strictly use simple past tense because there are sequence of actions. Okay, there are two actions that took place in the past, and we use past perfect tense for first action and simple past tense for second action. Now, students, let's see the example. The chairs had crashed all around Maria, and the children howled with laughter. Now, see, this is the continuity of two actions. This is the sequence of two actions which started in past and ended up in past. But for first action is the chairs had crashed all around Maria. This is the first action because we use past perfect tense here. Then second action, the children howled with laughter because firstly the chairs crashed on Maria. The chairs had crashed on Maria. Then children howled with laughter because that was the reaction of that action. Okay, so we use past perfect tense with the first action, and then for second action we use simple past tense. Now solve this exercise with me. Keep a pencil in your hand. Maria dash gathered her book. Gathered. Maria gathered her books and left furiously because the boarder had played a prank on her. Okay, students? Gathered is for second action and had plays is for first action. Sentence number 2. When the Sklodowska children arrived at the school, the class had already started. The class had already started. Sentence number 3. After Maria had finished reading her book, she returned to her dormitory. Sentence number 4. Mrs. Green had prepared dinner for the boarders before she left for the theater. Now, had prepared shows first action, and left means second form of verb, and past simple tense shows the second action. Okay. Sentence number 5. The children felt exhausted because they had jogged 5 miles. Okay. Felt shows the past simple tense, second action, and then past perfect mean had jogged show the past perfect, which is first action. Take the screenshot of that screen, so I will move forward, students. Now, page number 73 of your course book. Come to page number 73 of course book. Here also they are showing that we use past perfect continuous tense to show an action that was going on in the past when a second action took place. We use had been and the continuous tense of the given verb to form the past perfect continuous tense. Now again they are explaining that past perfect continuous tense shows the sequence of action that took place in the past. Had been with the continuous tense shows the continuity of action in the past, and for showing the second action we always use simple past tense. Okay, students. Example: Maria had been reading when the mischief makers stacked the chairs in the shape of a pyramid around her. Now this is the first action. Maria had been reading means the work was in progress. The work was in progress. Mean Maria had been reading. When second action, which is the second action? When the stack the chair. Mischief makers stack the chair. This is the second action. When mischief makers stack the chair in the shape of a pyramid around her. So this sentence shows the continuity of action and also shows the interruption of second action, which comes with the simple past tense. Okay, students, have a pencil in your hand and solve this exercise with me. Fill in the blanks using the past perfect continuous tense and the simple past tense of the verb in the bracket. Maria had been reading when her siblings interrupted her. Means Maria had been reading shows the continuity of action, and interrupted means simple past tense shows the interruption of second action. Sentence number 2. The boarders had been sleeping soundly when the alarm clock rang. Okay. This is also shows the sequence of two action, when second action interrupted the first action, and the second action always comes with simple past tense. Okay. Sentence number 3. The children had been doing their homework when it began to rain heavily. Okay, the children had been doing their homework when it began to run heavily. Sentence number 4. The borders were. Be shows that we have to use be verb here. So which is the be verb of past? Were. Okay. The border was verb. Was is used for single and were is used for plural. So borders are singular. So we use were here. The borders were very upset because they had been waiting for an hour for their breakfast. Okay, students. Sentence number 5. Mr. Peterson had been teaching at the school for more than 3 years before he became the headmaster. Now, these two actions shows the continuity of action in past when second action interrupted it. Okay. Now move towards the workbook. Come to page number 30 of your workbook. Exercise number 8. Write the past participle of these words. Now you have to write the past participles mean verb third form of these words. What is the verb third form? Begin with begun. Second, receive become received. fight become fought, steal become stolen, lose become loss, go become gone, see become seen, abundant become abundant. Okay? Exercise B. Fill in the blanks with the past perfect tense of the given in the brackets. The airplane had taken off by the time they reached the airport. Means you have to strictly put the past perfect tense. So, how we form past perfect tense? By adding had and past participle of the verb. Sentence number 2. The girls had flown to the cliffs when the eagles built their nest on the high trees. Sentence number 3. All the reporters gathered at the artist's house, but the artist dash had already left. Okay. Sentence number 4. Carl's apartment looked bright and cheery after he had repainted it. Sentence number 5. Ava went home as she had forgotten to take her purse. Okay. Sentence number 6. When we arrived at the cinema, the movie had begun. Already begun. Okay. So these all sentences shows past perfect tense. We have to change these sentences into past perfect tense. Now turn your page and come to the next page, page number 32. Fill in the blanks with the past perfect continuous tense of the verb. Now you have to strictly use past perfect continuous tense here. Samuel was angry because he had been waiting for an hour for Dick to show up. Okay, Dick is the name of a boy. Samuel was angry because he had been waiting for an hour to for Dick to show up. Second sentence, Julie was tired as she had been working all day. Have you observed that these sentence shows the continuity of action in the past tense? Okay. Sentence number 3, we had been chatting long before our guest arrived. Sentence number 4, the fox had been stealing chickens from the farmer for weeks before it was caught. Sentence number 5, the burglar had been hanging around Mandy's house for a while before he decided to break in. Okay, these all sentences shows the continuity of action in past. Okay, when second action took place, and we use had plus been and verbs first form with ing to show past perfect continuous tense. Okay, okay, students. Now come towards the exercise B. Fill in the blanks with the correct tense of the verbs. Now you have to use the correct form of verb by reading the passage. This is the passage given on your page, and you have to use the correct tense. Okay. Josephine went to the beach yesterday with her cousins. Josephine went to the beach yesterday with her cousins, Mackie and Mac. They had been building sand castles, and then Mac suggested that they go for a swim. It was fun swimming with Mac and Mackie. They did some some rustles in the water and pre- pretended to be sharks, chasing after one another. They had been swimming for an hour before they realized that it was almost dinner time. They had been playing at the rumble all through day. No wonder their tummies were rumbling, although they were tired and hungry. They had such a lot of fun that they promised to go there again soon. Now these all sentences are past form of sentences and we use them according to the need of the sentence. Okay, students, now take the screenshot of this screen. If you miss something, do it by taking screenshot of that screen. Okay, now move towards the next page of your workbook. Look at the pictures. Write a sentence to talk about the action that was going on first and second action. Use the past perfect continuous tense. Now these are the two actions. First action is Marcus reading for hours. Then second action, Marcus ate dinner. Now you have to combine these two sentences by using past perfect continuous tense. So, Marcus had been reading the newspaper for hours before he took his dinner. Okay, Marcus had been, because to show the past perfect continuous we use had been and verbs first form with ing to show the continuity of action, and for second action we use simple past tense. Okay, moving towards next picture. Bus heading towards the city. Bus stopped by the police. Now we have to merge these two sentences and then create a past perfect continuous tense, which is the bus had been heading towards the city. This is the first sentence which is in past perfect continuous tense. And then when it was stopped by the police, this was the second action which interrupted the first action. Okay, first action was had been heading towards the city, and the second action is it was stopped by the police. So first action always comes with present perfect past perfect continuous tense, and then second action with past simple tense. Okay, students, take the screenshot of this screen so I move forward. I hope you understand it very well. Now this is your homework. Complete exercises of grammar in course book and workbook. Now the exercises which we done in our class today, if you miss something, you have to complete it your own. This is the only home task you have got for today. Okay, students, this is the end of the class. I hope you understand each and everything.